breakdown what was working well for you? Obviously a lot, but your team came out today and you just kind of bodied the opponent. So what was working well for you guys? What was clicking for you?
Yeah, I think Arizona pressures a lot. So sometimes when there's a lot of pressure, there's open gaps, and we are finding those open gaps. Coach pointed out we had 19 assists on 24 baskets, which is really good in what style of basketball we're trying to play.
Utah hasn't won here since 2018, so kind of talk about our mindset coming into this week and what some of our goals were to get this dub.
Did we know that?
What?
Did we know that? I think we made it a point, huh?
Yeah. I think anytime you haven't won somewhere, it kind of just puts extra chip on your shoulder because it's fun winning at away and at home. But, just staying focused, locked in, and it's a fun environment, but just staying within each other and not getting too outside of it. Well,
we haven't won here, and we've played some close games, but that's a credit to Dia and what she's done here. Let's make no mistake about it. It's hard to win here. So we knew coming in it was going to take our best preparation as well as showing up to the game and, playing the way we did. I'm super proud of how our kids responded the last couple of days in practice and then carried that mentality here to Tucson with us. But credit to them, man, and it's, I wish them nothing but the best. Really, really enjoy that staff.
When Lauren Swan started going off with hitting those threes, what were both of you thinking at that point? How do you stop somebody like that in that moment?
I'll just say one word: awareness. I think that's something every team has to do. Is they have to be able to grow without a coach having to save them with a timeout. We have so much experience on our roster that I hold the standard a little higher for them, and my expectation is that they figure it out. And there was 3 threes in a row. The first one, hats off to her, but we also helped off strong side. Then we try to make a loose play on the ball, which is going to happen in basketball. But then the third one, we go under a screen. Kid can shoot it. It's on the scouting report. Let's make sure we dial in and not let those runs happen. But I am proud of, in terms of runs, we answered their run in the first half and settled in, and I'm really proud of them about that. But again, awareness.
Yeah, I think awareness, IQ, just realizing that she's hit a few, and that's once you get hot as a shooter, you're going to try and find another shot. So just making plays, and if the scout was one thing, if someone makes a play, you got to start adjusting. So similar to what he said.
When we talked to Adia yesterday, she talked about how much you guys have improved defensively over previous years. What do you see about your defense that might be different from previous years?
I think, personally, we're scrambling very well this year because in basketball, it's not always going to be the perfect situation. People are going to get beat. They're going to get beat middle. But it's how you can respond to that secondary thing. Who can X out on the backside? Who can help the helper? So I think we've been scrambling better this year.
I do think it's a byproduct of the coaching change as well. I think they've heard my voice over 9 years of, getting on them for some defensive responsibilities. Now I have to manage our offense as well. So they might not hear as much, but they still hear from me. But I think that's a credit to them. They've taken on that, okay, we know what to do, now let's go leave it out there. And again, I think it's just I'm blessed with a lot of experience right now, and they know what to do. And easier said than done, but they've been doing a good job of going out there and executing.
And I know that you can shoot, right? We already know that. But what were you seeing, especially in that run where you hit a couple of in the first half, you hit a couple of the three-pointers, and then you just sort of carried it on. What were you seeing that allowed you to do that?
I think it was, honestly, we were just executing pretty well, and then my teammates found me on good passes. I think I scored one off the dribble, but I think the other one of my threes were assisted, so I couldn't have done without them. So just finding the team played well together today, and I think that's really what helped us win by 21.
Yeah, having Gianna, we always preach shot quality, and we always want great shots. But if there's anybody who's earned the right to take a bad shot, it's this kid right here, because those bad shots tend to go in. But I think, again, a credit to Arizona and how they play it really forces you to move the ball. And if you make plays on your heels or put the ball above your head, they make you pay for it. So that was a big something we stressed, and we had to kind of stay on attack mode and let the ball find that open man. And they were able to do that tonight, so I'm super proud of them.